What's going on, everybody? It's Mike2345 here, and today we're going to be looking at the new NECA Ultimate Edition Alpha Predator. Now, as you know, I have been showing gameplay on my channel of the Alpha Predator skin on Predator Hunting Grounds, which I will be live streaming later on today, using that skin some more, showing you the different customizations you could do on that and all that. But I'll save that for later. Back to the figure in hand. This figure is by hands down the best NECA Predator figure ever produced. The sculpt on this thing is amazing. The articulation, the amount of detail and paint they put onto it is out of this world phenomenal. My favorite was probably the Fugitive Predator because of how articulated it was and stuff like that. But this thing has got it beat. So let's get it closer, look at it first for a second. That's one thing I have a problem with. My mask is loose. It doesn't want to stay on the figure. Like, no matter what I do, it doesn't want to stay on there. But that's alright, because I ain't gonna really display it with a thing anyway. And I think you can get it to stick if you just heat it up and warp it over his head. But it all depends on how you set it on him. I guess it can stick. We're gonna take it off, just so we can get a closer look at this. Look at that. Like, they expect no expense on the detail. The horns. Like, it feels like you're actually like a real life thing too. Like the sculpt and paint work and the armor. And on the body. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh man, you ain't gonna be able to do anything. I thought this was gonna be hard. No, this is like a rubber. Like, so you could bend it and stuff. Like, if you want to lean it forward, it doesn't get an articulation at all. So yeah. Over here, skulls and stuff, and bones and jaws and all this. That's why I love it. It's more like a primitive Predator. And I've always thought about this. I'm like, how would they look if they first started? And I love the backstory to it. Like, for the lore, the Predators. It's just, this figure is all around amazing. So we're going to go over articulation now, just to show you how good of articulated this thing is. The head can look up that much. It can look down that much. He have tilt you can do with it. He can crunch forward for about that far, which is pretty damn good. And the head popped off. There we go. You can go back about that far. Arms can go out relatively pretty good. You do have a bicep swivel. You have double jointed elbows. That's another good thing about this figure. I didn't have to heat any of the joints up. I know sometimes you gotta heat joints up on figures, on the NECA figures. None of the joints out on this figure I had to heat up. Same on the other side. See, like, legs can kick forward that far. They can go back about that much. They can pretty much do the splits. Double jointed knees work phenomenal. And look at this. This is borderline pretty much Marvel Legends style articulation on the ankles. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, like I said, they spared no expense on the articulation. They went all out on their 100th Predator. So let's go over some of the accessories he comes with. Let's set him off to the side back there. Let's show you some of the accessories he comes with. You first know the biomask. Get it to focus. Come on, camera, focus. Yeah. Even the detailing on the inside. I'll set that off to the side. The first shuriken, which is just pretty much bones. And I'll show you how he holds it in a second. He comes with 6 pairs of hands. 2 open hands, like gripping hands. 2 pairs of open hands on his hand, that is on him right now, and 2 pairs of fists. He comes with his blades that you can put in. His sickle, which is a pretty good weapon on the game. And his giant staff. Like, I had to back that up just because it's out of frame. And I love the detailing. I had bones wrapped around it, and then look like jaw parts right up here on it. So it is a pretty amazing thing. And I'll show you how it looks with the stuff plugged in. Like, I'll flip the things around and put all the parts on it for you now. Take that off. Flip it around. Let's put on his... Oh, don't want to break that now. The only thing I say is this might be a little tricky putting on things on this side just because of the bracelet thing. But if you get it on there. Yeah. So that's how that looks. Long, pretty cool. I like it. And this other side, it just goes in there. Plugs in this little hole up here. For some reason, mine doesn't want to seem to stay plugged in. I might need to heat that up. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take this out now. And I'll show you how to hold how the weapons look in his hands. Let's take that off and just put his other hand in. His shuriken holding hand. That just slides in. Just like that. Somewhat loose, but still looks good. Let's now give him his giant staff. And it fell off again. Me, I might just personally keep that thing off. Alright, so let's get all this stuff out of the way and get some scaling and how he scales with the other Predators in your line. And then we'll get my final thoughts on the figure. Move all the stuff out of the way. Alright, we're going to bring in a couple of Predators I have here. We have the, I think, New York Comic-Con. I don't think it was New York or San Diego. I can't remember. It was one of them. But I found this at a Walmart. When they started to pop up at Walmart, I was like, gotta go hurry up and grab that. Which I did. You got Emissary, which is another great articulated figure, but still got nothing on this one. My Emissary is really loose. I need to like heat him up. Yeah. See if I can even get him to stand because those damaged joints are. So I need to like tighten him up. Barely tighten him up. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Just stand for a second there, buddy. Oh, dang. Hornhead Predator, and he fell again. I also have the Ahab and the Jungle Hunter and the Fugitive. Yeah, everybody just falling. Damn. I'll show you how he scales with a couple Marines. I only have one alien, and I even took it out of the box yet. That's the Rhino, the Kenner Tribute Rhino alien. I have, and I got. So he does scale pretty well in the line. So I think, yeah, he does pretty damn good in the line. So all in all, this, like if you're a Predator fan, this has got to be a must get for you. I mean, the detailing, the backstory. This has got to be a must get if you're a Predator fan. This will look good on anyone's shelf. Plus, even if you don't get it for the figure, and if you like the Predator game, you get a free skin for the game, man. That's only exclusive to PS4. So if I were you, I'd definitely try to get this figure. Now I know it's going to be probably hard since when they announced that they're giving that skin away, but I haven't ran into anybody on the game personally that has it. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to show one more thing. How he stores his weapon. Yeah. There you go. Weapon storage. Alright, so this is Mike 2345 here, signing off. I'll catch you guys in the next review. Peace.